so I feel bad for whoever sits in this passenger seat. Whatever broad you pick up at Applebee's or Olive Garden, when that airbag goes off, when you're trying to show off, and you know it will, that airbag is going to get lodged into her skull. You are going to literally skull her to death. Don't do that. How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and I'm already laughing because I got some absolute stinkers for you guys today. Some of the worst builds I've ever seen, and some that like might trigger a few of you. It's just gotta be said. Today we're taking a look at some shitty builds that we found on Facebook Marketplace. If you guys see any, submit them to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. It might end up in a video. We have a bad exhaust video coming out this week, so if you want to submit your car for that, send a bad exhaust clip, put in the subject bar bad exhaust, and send it to my Gmail as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. Would be out recording with my car right now, but I'm still waiting on those damn Mustang shocks to show up. I'm just, ooh, I'm rock hard for those things. First car, 2006 Infiniti G35 Coupe base, $9,900. And this car looks like a build straight from 2017. We got like the geometric camo, I guess, wrap on it. I've never been a huge fan of it. It's just a really lazy way to make your car look different. Like, there's no flow to it. If you want to do like a livery that has flow to your car or accentuate your body lines, go for it. But just throwing a bunch of random geometric shapes on your car and saying it stands out, it breaks necks, like, yeah, no fucking shit, dude. You could wrap a fucking smart car like this and it would stand out. Now, I will say, I do like the track aesthetic of it. I do like it. Sadly, I know this car's never seen the track. It looks like it's on bags. It looks, I think those are odd-on wheels. We'll check in a second. Like, he's got aero. It's probably not functional. And he's got a cool little, like, number decal as well. Like, it looks like it wants to be a track car, but I don't, definitely never seen the track. Let's just say that. You would not want leather, unbolstered seats like that at the track, especially with the automatic transmission right there. You need the man pedal. In this car, at least. Driving an automatic G35 at the track does not sound like fun. God, the interior is so depressing. This is why I kind of say like builds like this are just rice, because he just wants all the attention. Like, look at the car. This is a look at me car, but then the moment you get into the interior, it's got no business looking like this. Like, it is, he has not touched the inside because he knows no one will see the inside. He's only done stuff that will draw attention at car meets or driving or whatever. It's his car. He can do whatever he wants, but $9,900 for a 250,000 mile G35 that looks like this? I don't know about that. It ain't the worst looking car. It ain't the worst looking car, but this is definitely race inspired. Like, this is as race inspired as it gets. Fake aero, fake track livery, if you want to call it that, fake stance, and absolutely no mods to make this thing actually perform better. You could like how it looks. Again, I don't think it's the worst looking thing ever. Would I rather drive this around or a bone stock looking one? I don't know. Flip of a coin at that point. But I'm just pointing out, this motherfucker's riced out. Let's read his description really quick. 2006 automatic coupe, clean title, gray interior, engine is DE, 250,000 miles. I guarantee we're going to find on here engine modifications, 0. Let's see. Exterior mods, if you want to go ahead and look at this, go for it. It's a custom livery wrap. MFR engineering aero kit, airlift suspension, 18-inch rep wheels. I mean, he's honest at least. Performance, stock engine besides carb legal intake. Need I say more? And his interior mods include a double din radio. All right, yeah, $9,900, not happening. Next car, 2013 Ford Mustang. You American boys, you guys ain't safe either. You guys ain't safe either. We got a couple of you in this episode. We got a $13,000 2013 Ford Mustang right here. Got some ShElBy badges. That's a pretty cheap price for a ShElBy. Now, obviously, you can hear the sarcasm in my voice. That ain't no fucking ShElBy. I've never understood the logic between up-badging your car. And, like, some people get pressed when I call people out for it. A lot of people get pressed at dumb shit regardless. But up-badging your car, it's a paradox. If you don't know what a paradox is, go read a fucking book. But it's a paradox. What are you up-badging your car for? For yourself, you know it's fake, so why should that make you feel any better? That's stupid. For other people, well, if anyone knows what an actual ShElBy is, they know that this isn't an actual ShElBy, so that doesn't make sense. Or for people who wouldn't care anyways, which is like NPC. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no scenario where up-badging your car makes sense. You can impress a broad that doesn't know anything about cars with a V6. It doesn't matter. It's a Mustang. She's not going to know ShElBy, Super Snake, Gt500. She's not going to fucking know. And if she does, now you're fucking embarrassed. Once again, it's a good looking V6 Mustang. Like, I like it. He's got a you know, Cervini cowl hood. You know, he's got some little louvers all throughout it. I don't know why these new Eleanor style louvers look so bad. I have these, but mine flow through. Like, they flow. They don't go anywhere, but they at least don't trap air. These are just trapping air. Like, it makes no sense why you would want just 2 straight up parachutes on the side of your car. If mine were closed like this, I would not have put them on the car. The only reason why I put them on is, 1, I like the styling, but 2, since I have the wide body flares, I mean, there's slight wide body flares, but since I have them, the top half of the car doesn't look meaty, so it looks stupid. So with them, it just looks like a chunky American muscle car. And again, I just like how it looks. But I will never put a fucking ShElBy badge on my. If I wanted a ShElBy, I would have gone and bought a ShElBy. If you want a ShElBy, go buy a ShElBy. Don't buy a V6 and up badge it. So I feel bad for whoever sits in this passenger seat. Whatever broad you pick up at Applebee's or Olive Garden, when that airbag goes off, when you're trying to show off, and you know it will, that airbag is going to get lodged into her skull. You are going to literally skull fuck her to death. Don't do that. Description: everything works well, just selling because you want to buy a new car. It's not a ShElBy, it's V6. Price is negotiable. Lots of modifications. Depressing. Very depressing. Don't up badge your car, guys. You guys are better than that. Also, another car with numbers on the side. Well, it's a theme here today, I guess. I don't know. Comment down below one scenario where up badging your car makes sense. Comments. Try. There's none. 0. Someone's going to probably say right now, and I guarantee I'm taking the words right out of your mouth, well, what if you buy a base Mustang and transfer in a ShElBy motor? It's not a ShElBy still. Sorry. You pull up that VIN, it ain't going to say ShElBy. Next car, 2017 Jeep Wrangler, $60,000. $60,000. You can go buy a Stingray C8 for that price. This is crazy. Okay, even more crazy. Why? Imagine waking up and seeing a GTA 5 ass car in your driveway. Like, this is straight up something that some fucking 12-year-old has made and drives around in GTA 5 just shooting civilians. This is a wild build. I don't know. Like, look at that. Okay, so you still do have back seats. This is just your trunk, I guess. I don't see the point of this. I really don't. That looks like a spare tire mount, which is kind of cool, I guess. You know, you open that up, you can have your spare wheel, but what's the point of this? I mean, it's like a SEMA truck build, but I guarantee it's in Florida. Yeah, I could just tell this is Florida 100%. It's all in, fellas. This dude's all in. $60,000 all in. I've never seen one of these like SEMA style builds with like all of the crazy everything and been like, that's cool. I don't want to knock it, but like, I don't see the purpose. Like, in my opinion, it's like a rolling parts catalog. It's not like look, it's literally a rolling parts catalog. It doesn't even look good either, though. Like, to who does this look good to? I don't fucking know. Colorblind people, blind people in general. Do whatever you want with your money, but I wouldn't do this. I would not do this. I don't think also for 2017 Jeep Wrangler, you're going to get 60 racks for this thing. Oh, I invested $100,000 into it. Well, that was a bad $100,000 investment, you donkey. Don't do that. Bad idea. Very bad idea. It's a rolling strip club minus the strippers. It's bad. I don't like it. Let's read his description while this video is playing in the background. 2017 Jeep Wrangler, motor, V6 automatic. Training, what that doesn't mean. I don't know what the fuck that means. Training, 10,400 miles, runs great. 20-inch powder coated lift done by, I don't care. Cost $60,000 alone. Yeah, we don't care, dude. You made the dumb idea to do this. No one's gonna drop 60 racks on a 2017. If someone buys this for $60,000, I'd be blown away. You'll never get your money back. I don't think you'll ever get your money back with something like this. Oh my god, rolling cancer. All right, next car, 1998. Acura Integra GSR Sport Coupe 2-door. Back to actual racers. That Jeep was obviously not a racer, just a bad financial decision. $22,000. And we have this beautiful Acura Integra. Doesn't quite look like an Acura Integra, if I'm being quite frank with it. Do have a nice B series underneath the hood. I mean, it's a clean OG style show car. That's what it is. It's a throwback show car. This is back when all builds didn't quite look the same. And I know it's kind of, what the fuck is this gauge for back here, dude? Okay, I really I'm wondering what that's for. But anywho, this is back when, like, there were crazy builds, you know? People were doing shit that, like, you see one of. Nowadays, one of one mods are like, oh, I'm going to make my exhaust stick out through the trunk and call it a build. No, this is like custom molded body panels. I mean, look at these. Old school like Ferrari style ducts on the side. Like, the car's ugly, don't get me wrong. Like that is the ugliest hammerhead shark I've ever seen, but guarantee we'll never see another one. It's very period correct. And at least it's not a fucking single cam. Interior is actually nice. Like, see, that's a, oh my God, you got herpy bumps all over your damn dash. Dude, your visibility on that A-pillar is so dog water. Why would you even do that? He added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra gauges that we can see, plus the other one on the trunk, which beats me. But I don't even get the logic of the giant tachometer there. It makes no sense. Your tachometer is literally 6 inches away. It's not changing a whole lot here, and it's about the same size. Just put the shift light there and call it a day. That is crazy. Okay, we got a voltmeter, which I guess is necessary. A boost meter, which just want to point out there's no boost. Not seeing no turbo. So unless it's like a rear-mounted turbo, I ain't seeing it. I guess we'll check his description. I guess it'll say in his description. I can't see what these two are. This looks, I feel like it says temp. I don't know. I genuinely can't see those two, but whatever. The tachometer one makes no fucking sense. That is the goofiest shit I've ever seen. The rest of the interior, though, I actually like. I actually like the rest of the car. Like, oh my God. That needs a little bit of cleaning, but whatever. It's honestly not that bad. Now, I don't think it's worth $22,000. I'm just going to say that right now. It's similar to the Jeep thing. It's not in style. I mean, the Jeep thing is in style to some people, but this is just not in style. Like, the rear end, I think, is okay. There's really bad decisions back here. Like the fucking random gauge and the gigantic pocket pussy exhaust. But the front hammerhead shark, like the actual Integra just looks clean. Whether you get the import front end or the USDM one, it's a good looking car. But this thing, ugh, God, it's a car only a mother could love. $22,000 or best offer. I never understood what or best offer means. So if I offer him $50 and no one else offers him anything, do I win the car? Do I get it? I don't think so. So he's the 4th owner. It's got 32,000 original miles, which is very hard to believe. Smog legal in California, which means that it is definitely not turboed because you can't do that. And it has a Cali Type R front end conversion. I would remove that ASAP. It's not the worst thing ever. It's just, it's not worth $22,000. This is back when racers were ruling the world. Last car, and this will definitely trigger some people, 2010 Chevrolet Camaro SS Coupe 2-door. It's been driven 73,000 miles, and it looks relatively stock on the exterior. I mean, it's got a black wrapped hood. Maybe it's carbon wrapped. It's hard to tell. From here, it kind of looks carbon wrapped, but it might just be black. The 5th gens have definitely grown on me over the years. They used to be heavy boats, but now everything is kind of a heavy boat, so they kind of fit right in. I don't think they're the fastest things ever. And they definitely do not require VMS drag wheels. This is definitely a case of, oh, I want to look fast so bad, but fuck, my car is slow. Like, VMS wheels are some of the cheapest drag wheels you can buy, if not the cheapest. It's a wheel, it'll roll, it'll do its thing, but you don't need that. And now you might be saying, Drew, well, how do you know? Because it's an automatic SS with nothing done to it. Besides the wheels, there's nothing done to it. It's a bone stock LS, nothing done to it. Do you need slicks for 400 horsepower, 350 to the wheels? Probably not. You probably don't. I don't care if you're launching your car from a dig. You probably don't need that. If you're going to a track, a prepped track, you don't need an ET Street R for 350 wheel horsepower. This is the modern day racer. People that put slicks on cars that definitely don't need it. A lot of people say, well, when do you need it? And it does differ for everyone, but my Supra with 900 plus horsepower hooks on an 18-inch wheel with an ET Street SS. Not a full slick, just an ET Street SS, and it hooks. Now, I'm not launching the car off a line, but I can use first and second pretty good because guess what? The car is tuned to help out with as much traction as possible. A 500 horsepower car does not need a full slick. You don't need it. Sorry to ruin your sorry to burst your bubble. You don't need it. I don't think you need ET Street SSs. My bad. I don't think you need ET Street Rs until you're making like 750 on a rear wheel drive supercharged vehicle. Then maybe. If you're making 750 wheel, you're going to be breaking loose with other stuff. But it's torque that makes you break loose, not horsepower. It's torque. You need a high torque number. So 750 horsepower rear wheel drive supercharged V8 is going to make a lot of torque, 650 to 700. A turbocharged 6-cylinder, probably not going to need a slick for a while. You can get away with a lot more with turbos, which is why turbos are better. I used to be a hardcore supercharger guy, but turbos are better. I admit it. Turbos are better. Anyways, guys, Don't be a ricer. Let me know which car you would buy out of all of these. Subscribe, and until next video, peace.